Morning all, it's Sunday the 2nd of October 2016, coming for 10 o'clock. Right, okay, in previous videos, because of all the shit my son's told you, I've had to divulge the truth behind Natasha's story. Like, she said I was fucking her for a year, but I was married fucking 2 months, 3 months after I finished with her mum, right, living in Punchcots Road. And a lot of you have actually followed the pattern, especially the Crawley crew. I realised that it can't be right. Liam's talking bollocks, as usual. I've just made the video here the other day, 2 days ago I think it was now, of the Naomi incident, which my sister Brenda's a witness that I was so drunk she put me in the fucking bed. She allocated me to bed and she knows where I slept because there was only 3 fucking bedrooms. All right. Anyway, sad to say, he's holding on to this Janie bit. And I've now got my other so-called niece. Kerry Henry is not my niece. My best friend, Ian Henry, was her uncle. Her father is like that with me and Dave, but she's no blood relative. I think she's been round my house once or twice because I used to live right next to town. She wasn't a regular visit. She doesn't know anything, and she's blogging out there. Oh yeah, I believe Liam, blah, 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 because we've had a fallout. You know, because it's easier to believe the other party because you ain't had a fallout with them. But I've got to tell you, how often does he go around and see you, Kerry? Never. Right? When often does you get invited to his house, Kerry? Never. Right? She knows absolutely nothing, and she's not in a fucking fire ain't happy either of her interfering. But I've told her to get her to take the fucking thing down, so she hasn't. So Kerry Henry, right? You stupid fucking twat, bringing fucking my family and your family's friendship into fucking disrepute. It's not Liam who's friends with your fucking family. It's me. Anyway. Janie. Kerry and Liam are busy trying to convince you I was fucking her when she was 15 because Liam does love to twist the facts, right? But let's go back to basics. Let's do the mathematics. He's told you that she was just a year older than him. Liam was born in 1980. I got to jail in 1995. Remember, because I had to tell you that, because he said I'd give him drugs when he was 13 or 14. He was 15 when I come out of Nick. Right? 1995 I got out. I was in a hostel in Dean Road, Southgate. Look, you remember that? Them 2 hostels. I think they got Somerset Fire and they're not there no more. It wasn't none of my friends. I've got to tell you another incident. They never did me any harm. Bless them. Anyway, I was in the hostel and I was over at Horsham, that pub down North East Lane with my busy pal Tony. Oh yeah, Tony, me and Tony. Tony, remember this? And Janie was the waitress. She came across to get her food and Tony's talking to her, just being nice. He said, oh, you know, is this your job? She said, yeah, I want to be a singer and all that. So when she's come back to the table, Tony took and said, well, he's a singer, pointed at me. He said, Reggles out. You have a chat with him. She was all over like fucking rash, wants to become a singer, didn't she? And she was 16, she was working as a waitress in the pub. I gave her singing lessons for months after that. She'd gone past 17, time it started getting physical. I moved into Tony's flat, 76. I won't say the word, or the address, right? But I moved into Tony's flat. And me and Janie lived there together. I was with Janie for 3.5 years, right? She was fucking beautiful. She was a cross between Kylie Minogue and Billie Piper. And let me tell you, right, guys out there, I was considered to be that lucky bastard. So take Janie, me and Janie was a proper couple, right? Her mum used to come round. Her mum's German. Her mum used to come round the house. Look, no father approves of the boyfriend, right? Especially as I'm a criminal, right? He'd say he never used to come round, but her and her mum and dad were separated, right? But the mum used to come round, so basically I took the mum's side. Do you know what I mean? Of the split up. Not that there was any arguments much going on, but we never saw the father. But her mum often come round. Lovely little lady, thoroughly approved. Didn't faze her at all. She was German, used to that kind of thing. Younger bird getting out of an older guy. And yeah, we got up to all sorts of mischief. They keep twisting stuff, right? I'm sorry to have to say this, right? But Janie wasn't her real name. That was her middle name. Everyone called her Janie. I don't think Liam actually knows her real name. He knows that much. I remember him sitting there one day with her going, I'm so pleased you've gone out, my dad. No one's ever made him that happy. Promise me you'll stay with him forever, right? No, sitting on the sofa. I thought, it's such a sweet thing to say. I looked at her and said, oh, that's lovely. Come on, mate. I've got to tell you something. We split up in acrimonious. I was in jail. Like, I'm not going to slag her off what happened. She wouldn't approve of this. I don't think for 1 minute she'd approve of what he's doing. Because it had been the first that she'd heard of any fucking abuse she ever had, right? And he was entitled to fucking tell her, especially when we all split up when we were 17. So come back, ooh, my old man, this, that, and the other. Nothing. And I think you're fine. She was there. Janie was there. Yeah. Janie was there when I had with the rape thing, when he come to tell about the fucking bird. I'm sure Janie was at home that day. Me and her went together everywhere together. All my friends knew, yeah, we was there 3.5 fucking years. There was no big secret. Everyone in town knew. And I've got to tell you, not one person ever walks out and goes, you shouldn't be with her, mate. Let's go, you lucky bastard. She's fucking gorgeous. Okay? And he keeps saying, he keeps twisting this story about us having sex in front of him or with the door open. And I'll tell you where it come from. He's mentioned Darren, who lived opposite on one of his live leads or his fucking videos, whatever he does, moron. And this Darren used to roll these huge long spliffs. They're about a yard long. We used to get on it in them days. I haven't smoked for years, but we used to get on it in them days. And we'd be out of our fucking canisters. And me and Janie one day, I don't know what provoked it, but we ended up having sex in front of him in the front room for, I think it was 2 hours, maybe 3 hours. And he kept going, fucking hell, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't finish. It went on and on and on. And of course, everyone got to hear about it. And obviously, it was always around. He'd go, oh, bloody hell. The other night we was around here, and they got out in front of me. So we'd done it in front of him. But he was the one and only person because we was up our nuts. Sorry about telling everyone, Jane. Right? But Liam's out there trying to fucking make. It looked like it was a common thing. We'd leave the door open for everyone to have a look in and all that. For fuck's sake. She's not going to do it in front of my son, is she? When my son's about. For fucking goodness sake. But he has to twist everything in my life, everything that's ever been done. He's so wrong, he can't be right. So I apologise again that I'm about to come out of this, but he doesn't know her name. And I'll tell you what, Kerry, you fucking gob it off so much that you know her so well, you know so much about her or what's going on. What's her real name? What's Janie's real name? I fucking challenge you. I challenge you both. But you don't know. So much you fucking know. She wasn't forced to come and stay with me for 3.5 years. Ask Tony. She wasn't forced in the car to fucking try and chat me up to do fucking singing lessons for her. And I was giving her singing lessons for ages before anything happened. And she wasn't 15. You know that you were 15 when I come out of jail. You've already said she was a year older. Yet you made a statement that I kept fucking her at 15. He's twisted. And what sort of fucking people are you to allow this to keep listening to him? Tasha, I was in her house 5 weeks yet. He's letting you believe I was fucking her for a year. I was married to my second wife. A few months after I finished with her mum, I went through a thing because I got engaged to her mum. I was in and out of her house in 9 weeks. As I was a player, I must have gone through a fucking bit of a stage in life because when I think about it, didn't realise at the time I was in and out of her life, engaged in 9 weeks. Fucking 5, 6 weeks later, I was in with Geraldine and I met and married her in 8 weeks. There was no room for this Tasha to be in there for a year. How come the police still haven't come and arrested me? How come I still haven't been up for questioning? Despite we've rung him a fucking few times about his fucking behaviour. Alright? It's not like I've hidden from them, they can't fucking find me. I've got loads of police reports here. I've even actually got a number for a complaints reference. I've complained against the police for doing fuck all about him. Yeah, complaints reference number. Yeah. Let's see if you can see it here. Yeah, complaints reference number down the bottom there. All right. And that's the name of the cop that's dealing with my fucking case against him. And they've told me to go to the National Centre for Domestic Violence. They've told me to take him, go to complain at the National Centre for Domestic Violence. because what he's up to. Me against him. Okay, and the original crime number that we had. Fucking hell, coming through the reflection on a. But we got an original crime number there. Oh, hang on. Yeah, 4716. See all those bits around it. Look, you can see all the notes we've had to write every time we've had to call the old Bill over his behaviour. He's lost the fucking plot, and you idiots listening into him and encouraging him. Oh yeah, you old man's a nice. You know, then if all the fucking things he said was right, I'd have been inside a long time ago. We'd be out now, right? When I was with Janie, I was considered to be a lucky bastard. She was fucking beautiful. She was very, very mature for her age. But let me tell you something. So you all you wankers get it fucking clearly through your head. There used to be an age limit, 16. Once someone was 16, don't matter, they could go to someone who was 85 if they wanted to. That was allowed. That's as long as they was legally at the right age. No one said a word. You'd be 42 going out with fucking, like in Liam's, Chloe's story. As long as it was 16 and over, it was perfectly legal. And Janie was, I never knew Janie when she was 15, because I was in prison. When Janie was 15, unlike what Liam's trying to tell you, unfortunately, he's been trying to twist the facts of what he tells you about my life since he was 8. What do you remember from when you was 8, really? Can you remember figures and dates and days? Like he's trying to tell you, yeah? Like the famous Maria Marsh, who's been very much a fucking probing fucking source behind him. Nasty piece of work. Maria was one of my best friends. And she was on the game, and everyone in Croydon knew she was on the game. She go, oh, called her a prostitute. Right, oh, because she's in her 60s, she shouldn't say that. Well, she's a drug dealer now, and she's on fucking bail for it. She's on bail for drug dealing and firearms, a bit of pepper spray, right? I think you find she's on bail for cocaine. See, I've been told. I don't know if they dropped the charges yet, because she's trying to say it was fucking belonged to her brother. She's trying to bring a dead man into it. That's what rat she is, eh? Trying to fucking blame a dead man. Can't believe that. That's his. Right? I was there when she got him to sign for her. A fucking confession for her. Felt obliged to do so. What's the fucking worst person does that? Hey, what sort of person does that? He's someone who's just about fucking pop their clogs. Fucking rat. That's the sort of person that Liam's running with, by the way. Hey? And don't forget, he's also running with them right-wing activists, not casuals. Daniel Hall, Jana Luger, scum like that. Hey? Carla Rogers, whoever she is, and a few others. Fucking wrongers. They're egging him on. And so are you 57,000 followers. Because there's a simple story I've just told you about my life that he's already given you a version of events of, which is complete and utter bollocks. The kid is twisted, and he's going to carry on, and he's going to carry on and carry on. Is he going to carry on till he's got one follower? He's going to carry on till you go, oh, for fuck's sake, Liam, you've been saying that for 3 years now. Your old man's not been arrested. We've had enough of it now. Can you go back to doing a bit of comedy? Oh, no, but my production team, they want to hear about my dad. Really? Yeah, they really do. His production team, they want him to stop all the fucking funny stuff, right, as he has, and go on about me for a few months. That's all they, yeah, they always give out deals. Freddie Starr got fucking famous for slagging his family off, yeah. Just think of the other pop stars who got, did Noddy Oldie, did he get famous slagging his family off? No. Trying to think. Ringo Starr, did he get famous slagging his family off? No. David Jason. Hang on, I think, no. No, 1,000 key to me. I can't think of any fucking other star other than Liam who got famous by slagging their family off. Can you remember him and his production team talk? I'm going to be fucking famous. Oh, when will I be famous? Fucking dickhead. Your production team's going to make you famous here on the basis of what, Liam? You've got no talent. You say filth. You can't sing properly. Right? You can't sing in tune. You couldn't have 2 records out. I've got you jealous, cunt. And I'm jealous of your life. I've always been jealous of you. Yeah, I was really jealous when you walked out of my house at 17 when you told me that's when fucking you and your pal were taking turns to fucking molest that fucking, rape that bird. You didn't see it was raping, you didn't see anything wrong in it. And I was really jealous when you got nicked in Dorman's land for indecent exposure with your best mate Shane. Really fucking jealous of you. That was an achievement. There's me with a reputation of a gangster and you as a reputation of fucking wronging. When you got nicked twice fucking smashing off people's wing mirrors in East Grinstead Town when you was younger, I was always jealous, of course I was. Your wonderful charisma, eh? Your wonderful fucking, all the hard man stories you've got to tell as well when you can sit there. Let's spend 3 seconds now listening. And see it all over, innit? Because what stories you got to tell? Really? Eh? The only stories you got you make up. Such as what hero you were on the train. You didn't fucking, there was no breastfeeding story, guys. The newspapers exposed it. You've got to fucking get on it. He's a compulsive liar and he just reflects it onto me at this moment in time. Richard Thompson, who managed this company, right, used to drive past where I used to live. And he's going, oh, my man, live around here, the fucking geezer mile, man. He used to be so proud of me. And did you not listen to the recording? There's a recording on YouTube on my account, petegillett1. You'll see it because you'll see this like music side. So the video I've done, I had it on screen here. Uploaded a recording that I'd sent by WhatsApp to a friend of mine out in Italy. I lost my phone. And I thought there's messages and I've been putting up with his shit for 2 months because I couldn't get those messages back. You do not tell your abuser how much you love them. That is for sure. I don't know if it should actually work here. If it actually works, if I can record this on here. Hang on.
I know I sound like a fucking broken record and it's probably very boring having fucking G after G. But I'm fucking laying in bed and fuck me up the top floor. It is hot, brother. I've done about 15 pints of water since you lot have gone. But
did you hear that? 15 pints of water. Geezer doesn't do drugs. 15 pints of water. Been my dad's night at my dad's funeral, and he got me on the lemon barley with him. He can stick it up his ear like you wouldn't believe. Right? He doesn't buy it by the fucking wrap. He buys it by the bagful. He'd had 15 pints. I'm sure that's what he said.
Pints of water since you lot have gone.
Wow.
But 15 pints of water since you lot. It is hot, brother. I've done about 15 pints of water since you lot have gone.
15 pints?
Honest to God, mate, I can't stop thinking about that fucking speech. It was absolutely fucking outstanding.
He's talking about the eulogy. I went to my dad's funeral. I done a eulogy and I sung for my dad. Outstanding. He's talking to his abuser. Don't forget, 14 months ago this was.
And that will go down in history. And not a single fucker can take that from you. And I'm so fucking glad, because I was on the fence. I'm so glad I came.
No one can take that away from you. Do what? He's been trying to fucking diminish me into the biggest fucking wrong and pervert since Jimmy Savile. Is he not? You've all heard his live links. He's a fucking child rapist. But I was superb. What was it? Let's go back on.
I was on the fence. I'm so glad I'm here. And I'm so fucking glad, because I was on the fence. I'm so glad I came. I'm sitting here, mate, absolutely kettle trucks. We've had no fucking sleep. I'm trying to sober up, drinking like...
No fucking sleep, because up on that, all right? No, because we was up on the sniff, you know, because he denies taking drugs, didn't he?
Water. But it was so worth it. I've got the biggest smile on my face because I witnessed you do that. I watched you do it from start to finish and it was fucking magical. I don't know what else to say. Apart from, yeah. You done your son, well, you done everyone proud.
Would you say that to some abusers? You've done your son proud. But he went, oh, everyone proud. Would you say that to someone who sexually abused you, ruined your fucking life? The way it's carrying on now, 40 months later, because he's done too many fucking Persian rugs. Back in them days, it wasn't too... He was taking loads of it, but it hadn't done the damage as it does. And as we all know, people who've got drug addicts around them, their minds get altered. My son's frame of mind is very fragile. It's just that 57,000 idiots that follow him and then dickheads from fucking Knots Casuals egg him on.
He was the backbone of the entire Gillett fucking clan.
You know, I was about. I was not. Did I? Did I right? Hang on.
You've done your son. Well, you've done everyone proud. He was the backbone of the entire Gillett fucking clan.
I've gone from being the backbone for the whole entire Gillett clan down to be the fucking biggest wrong and pervert, child molester. What's happened in his mind in 14 months to alter that? What's altered in his mind? Because he's talking about historical. He's not talking about something that happened recently. He's talking about historical. And he knew, or he, that whatever he's trying to say I did must have been in his head then. No, it's because he just made it up recently. Because you just wouldn't talk to your fucking views like that. Get it?
But for me, I've never said that. And that was fucking
What have you never said?
magnificent. You've done your son, well, you've done everyone proud. He was the backbone of the entire Gillett fucking clan. But for me, I've never said that. And that was fucking magnificent. I loved it. I love you. I love what you've done. I love the fucking balls, the courageousness, the fucking... He was a hero.
Excuse me? Did he just tell his abuser that he loved him 4 times? Hang on. Did I fucking hear that right? Did you hear that right? Let's go back.
But for me, I've never said that. And that was fucking magnificent. I loved it. I love you. I love what you've done. I love the fucking balls, the courageousness, the fucking... He was a hero.
I was a hero. 14 months ago, his abuser. Let me tell you something. Yes, he said in the previous thing about my brothers and sisters, right? The fucking slag that abused my sisters, right? We fucking hate him. Last thing we'd do is address him as an hero and tell him we love him. He's dead now. I'd piss all over his fucking grave, dirty, no good cunt. But there you go. So we know that it doesn't happen. I'm a hero.
The courageousness, the fucking... He was a hero. Yeah. What you said, what every other fucker was thinking, but didn't have the bollocks to say it. And I love that. And I can never, ever, ever take that away from you.
You could never, ever take that away from you. It's his own words. You know, I've got to remember, this recording has only come back to me 2 days ago, right? Because he thought he'd lost it, he's been taking carte blanche liberties, right? He's been taking carte blanche liberties, and I should be fucking, like he wouldn't stop for a month. I'm going to fucking keep posting this up for a month till you all get fucking, don't want to speak to me again. High five. No, you know, I don't mean it. Hey, no one could ever take that away from you. He's been trying to strip me of my fucking dignity because we simply have had a fallout over a few toner cartridges. He refused me to come and knock up round his little industrial estate for a few little toner cartridges that he's on, claiming, nah, we're not going to fucking mix business with pleasure because of what you said to my female door staff, one of his female door staff, which was when we'd fallen out the time before, and he said, yeah, don't talk to my dad. Any of you talk to my dad, me and you's falling out. He said I took coke at my fucking nan's funeral. Remember, this is someone that don't take drugs. So for them to know that, I believe I've even said that, they're going, well, hang on, you don't take drugs, so you can't say anything like that, could he? How'd you get that one, Liam? Right, and all I said to the female door staff was, oh yeah, ask him, I said, get you to blank me in a couple of days, because she was the last one to actually put a block on me. He didn't realise it, and he went, I went, you're going to get your block me? She went, no, we're good friends, Pete. I said, I'm fucking telling you, you're going to block me because he's going to tell you I said he took coke at his nan's funeral. Ask him who I was supposed to have said that to because it never fucking happened. He's a twisted motherfucker. We've had enough fallouts for it not to, it would have been his 36 years. It would have been 36 years. We're talking about fucking what? 19 years on from when he was 17. When I wrote him that letter that he read you out on that live link, I kept calling him grass, fucking upsetting him. Right? He would have waited 19 years later to get his own revenge back, put me in my place, or leave me to my devices, right? Going around the fucking country and fucking grooming children, called far as he's concerned. No. Don't add up. Listen to this.
And you know me, mate, I don't pay compliments. It just ain't in my fucking nature. Not between you and me, because there's rivalry. Not that there needs to be, and we've agreed there's not, but...
Now, I told you a long time ago it was down to fucking Facebook followers, because he's got 57,000 followers, but he buys them. I've got 32,000 followers, right? I don't buy my followers. They just come to me. I can be bothered out buying shit. Fucking Facebook keep fucking close me down to see. Oh, I'll go get a public page like he's got. I think they get money out of you. I'm not giving them my bank details. What, online? They fucking think I'm mad. But I told you, it's all about popularity. He hates my popularity, especially now as we don't talk to each other. Oof, oh, fucking, that burns him even more.
It just ain't in my fucking nature. Not between you and me, because there's rivalry. Not there.
Not between you and me, there's rivalry.
It just ain't in my fucking nature. Not between you and me, because there's rivalry. Not that there needs to be. We love you. I love what you've done. I love the fucking balls, the courageousness, the fucking. You was a hero. Yeah. What you said, what every other fucker was thinking, but didn't have the bollocks to say it. And I love that. And I can never, ever, ever take that away from you.
Oh, no.
And you know me, mate, I don't pay compliments. It just ain't in my fucking nature. Not between you and me, because there's rivalry. Not that there needs to be, and we've agreed there's not, but I know I've said it fucking once and 100 times. I'm just laying in bed now, thinking of what we think about. Just made me so fucking proud, mate.
Just made me so proud. Proud to know you. Proud. My abuser, they abused me and fucked my life up. You giving a eulogy at your dad's funeral and singing for your dad. I stand all amazed at the love Jesus offers me, confused at the way he so freely bestows to me. And I tremble to know that for me he was crucified, for me a sinner he suffered, he bled and died. Oh, it is wonderful that he should care for me enough to die for me. Oh, it is wonderful, wonderful to me. I sang that for me, Dad, as well. Yeah, and you try doing that at your old man's funeral. It takes some doing. I've got to tell you, you're all choked up.
I can't say anything else other than that. Like, and that's, you know, it's a patronising term, proud. I don't like it. People say I'm proud of you. It's like, fuck you to be proud of me, but I can't think of any other word to describe it, mate. So, thrilled to bits, chuffed, proud, ecstatic.
Should we go back over that? I was thinking about my dad then.
I can't say anything else other than that. Like, and that's, you know, it's a patronising term, proud. I don't like it. People say I'm proud of you. It's like, fuck you to be proud of me, but I can't think of any other word to describe it, mate. So, thrilled to bits, chuffed, proud, ecstatic, delighted that, you know, when we walked out of that fucking service, every fucking knew that you were my dad. And I've never felt so fucking proud and glad of you in my life. I'm going to stop going on now.
When we walked out of that church, I was proud that everybody knew you that was my dad. He was so proud that everyone knew, yeah, he spent the last 2 fucking months trying to make the world hate me, accusing me wrongly of molesting him, etc. God knows what else he's come out with, fucking little scumbag, because I don't listen to most of it. I just get reports back of it. I've listened to a few bits, because I've had to sit with the old Bill watching it. And they're like, fuck, he ain't got no boundaries, is he? No. No sense of decency. This is a guy that runs a security company. This is a guy that integrity is supposed to be absolutely unquestionable. He protects people's security. He's out there slagging off the likes of Regency and Able Security. Fucking reckons he pulled out the boss of Able Security. He's not in their league. And Regency could buy and sell him just like that. He needs to shut his mouth, because I'll tell him more.
Because it's fucking getting boring, but yeah, you've left me fucking shell shocked. You amazing, love it bits. Well done, mate. Well done.
Amazing, love it bits. Well done. Now then, if that dissected doesn't make you understand what the situation is, my son is a cocaine freak. Right, he has lost the fucking plot, and you 57,000 morons watching his perverted shit, doing birds up the arse and all the fucking rest of the scumbag things that he does. It's all a big publicity stunt for him. Slagging me off and trying to get me hurt, because vigilante groups could get me. I'm his father. Vigilante groups, I'm quite capable. I can be a very dangerous man. Don't fucking worry about that. I'm 57 now. 20 years ago, I'd have gone and fucking hunted a few of these vigilantes down and give it to them. So is that what you I hope you don't have that on your mind? But he's been trying to get me done because of he's off his nut on fucking cocaine, and because he feeds off you idiots who follow him. And the fact of the matter is, he's lied to you. Doesn't it make you think he's not worth following anymore? Doesn't it think you should inbox him, go, you fucking slag, we heard that recording you sent, old man. Just doesn't fit in, does it? That doesn't fit in. You wouldn't send all that. You might say one of them things if fucking would stick in my throat to say one of them fucking things to that cunt that fucking got my mother to fucking whip me when I was a kid. That Tom, he sexually abused my sister Susan. He sexually abused my fucking brother Andrew. He sexually fucking abused my sister Gillian. And used to get my mother to fucking whip me. I didn't get sexually abused, thank God. Right, and Liam has pulled us a fucking part to try and make something of it. He's brought them all into it to put him fucking right, to make you lot fucking think. Nothing's ever happened to him in his life for anyone to feel sorry for him. And his fucking drug problems are his own. I was in jail when he first started taking drugs, right? And I was in fucking jail. I'm guilty of going to jail and letting him think that he was in charge. And he told you in one of his videos, he used to treat us like equals. Otherwise, he's saying I didn't treat him like a children. I treated him like equals. I did. Treat him as an equal. Come out of jail. I'd lost the parental fucking control. I'd lost the right to tell him what to do, so I could only advise him. And Liam's a very headstrong type individual. He's been advised to shut his mouth and stop this shit with me, isn't he? I'm going to carry on for another month. That's what he wants. He's always been out of fucking control, and cocaine has made it even worse. And just don't forget, he brought Jane into this, he brought Tasha into this, and he brought fucking Naomi, my niece, into it. And I've just defended myself. Okay, guys.